So, our family is big on protein, and one of our favorites is barbecue ribs. So, first, start off by making the marinade, which consists of yellow mustard, garlic salt, onion powder, sugar, black pepper, paprika, and dried oregano, which I dry myself from the oregano that I grow in my garden, and olive oil. Mix everything together and then set it aside. With barbecue ribs, I like to use pork ribs as opposed to beef, but you can certainly use beef if you like, as I find it to be a lot more sweeter if you do pork. The one way to cook the barbecue ribs is to smoke it, but I don't have a smoker, nor do I even know how to use one. So the most convenient way for me to do it is to slow bake it in the oven. So place aluminum foil on a roasting pan. Then you're going to want to pat dry the ribs and then rub the marinade on all sides. Then you're going to cover it entirely with aluminum foil, and then you're going to slow bake the ribs for 4 hours at 275 degrees. And you're not going to open this up until it's done. That way the pork is going to get so tender that it's going to literally fall off the bone. So my recipe calls for 2 slabs of pork ribs, and that's basically around 5 to 6 pounds. I like to do a pound per person because it's really not just a pound of meat, it also includes the bone. So after 4 hours, you're going to remove it from the oven, and then you're going to carefully remove the aluminum foil. Make sure not to burn yourself because it's going to be super hot. And gently remove the rack off of the aluminum foil, because you don't want the meat to fall off the bone because it's really tender at this point. Then increase the oven temperature to 425 degrees. Then pour the pan juice in a glass bowl, and then you're going to want to remove and discard as much of the oil as possible that's sitting on top of the pan juice. Then you're going to use this to make the barbecue sauce. So pour it in a saucepan and then add brown sugar, ketchup, white vinegar, and Worcestershire sauce, along with 2 thyme sprigs. Bring it to a boil and then reduce the heat to low and let it simmer for 30 minutes. Trust me when I say this is going to be the most incredible barbecue sauce. While this is simmering, you're going to place the ribs back into the oven, bake for another 30 minutes. When it's done, in the last 5 minutes of baking, you want to pull the ribs out and brush on cooked barbecue sauce and leave some barbecue sauce on the side to dip the barbecue ribs with. I love dipping it with the homemade barbecue sauce. The meat literally falls off the bone. So there you go. You have yourself a super high protein meal.